What I'd like you to do is to close your eyes and be comfortable. And just scan through your being right now. And just see the state that you're in. And I invite you to bring your attention to the area of the chest and the heart. Just invite that area to open, but also be gentle. Just notice what's present. And just offer to yourself goodwill. Notice if there's anything that is uncomfortable in the body. You can just kind of offer goodwill to your body. May you be comfortable. But if there's anything in your emotional being that you notice, just acknowledge it and offer it your goodwill. And there may be present parts of us that judge ourselves. Or let's say we're feeling afraid. So there's a part of us that feels afraid, and then there's another part of us that is judging us for feeling afraid. Oh, Mark says that's not good for goodwill, whatever it's doing. So you have to meet that part with goodwill as well. Anything inside you that's judging you. And that may come up strongly as you try to give yourself this little bath of goodwill. The feeling of not being worthy. So if you see that feeling arise in you, if you notice the unworthy feeling, step back from it and just offer sort of a heartfelt goodwill to whatever in you is having trouble right now, offering it. Now, there are words, I'll borrow the words from the loving kindness meditation just to bring in here, because the words can be helpful for just activating the feeling. So may I be safe. You know, if you're talking to a part of you that's scared, you can use the second person. May you be safe. That works too. Experiment and see what you can feel has an impact. And maybe the word safe isn't right. Maybe you can use the word, may you be at ease. Perhaps you'll hear it tell you why it can't be safe, why it doesn't feel at ease. You can listen to that with your heart. And then let it touch you. Oh, there's this place in me that's suffering. May you be safe. May you be happy. And keep repeating those phrases. May I be safe, or may you be safe. May I be happy. May I be well is another possible phrase. It's okay to make up your own phrases here. What's important is that you feel what has an impact. You'll actually get a visceral response when you say these words from your heart and something in you receives them. And if right now you don't feel like they can come from your heart, relax about that. There's a reason we call this a practice. You can still say the words. You can still acknowledge the feeling. So I'm going to end this brief meditation just with words from, would usually end the loving kindness meditation. As I wish to be happy, may all beings be happy. As I wish to be free of fear, may all beings be free of fear. As I wish to be free of suffering, may all beings be free of suffering. So for the next class, within the next week, what I'd recommend is, those of you who might be new to meditation, I forgot to kind of ask that in the go around the beginning, but if you're kind of new to meditation, you might want to do the 30-minute meditation that I offered in the beginning every day this week. And if you're old to meditation, you might want to do that too. But begin to just do these 5-minute meditations on goodwill toward yourself. I might mention I'm using the word goodwill somewhat synonymously with loving kindness, but there's some differences which I'm hoping to articulate at some point, why I chose this word. But not tonight. So do those two things as a meditative practice. And then I have a third thing that is also I'm going to offer for homework, which I'd encourage you to do not just in this coming week, but in all 6 weeks and for the rest of your life, really, which is to begin to notice goodness around you. And I would even encourage you to keep a little notebook. I have a little notebook. I forgot to bring it over here that fits in my breast pocket. And I use it for various things. What I'd encourage you to do is to start to jot down the goodness that you see in the people around you. I'm mostly talking about people. I'm not saying, oh, that's a good beer or, that's good painting. I mean, moral goodness. I mean, when we see what human beings are for each other. And keep a little notebook of that. And I'm going to ask at the beginning of after we meditate next time, I'm going to kind of open it up before I even talk to your report about what you noticed. So we can all share in the treasure trove of goodness that we witnessed this week. And that can uplift us. And I think that will be really a great way then to move into whatever the teaching is or the meditation that I might add at this point. And sometimes I might be, in the 30-minute meditation, the last 10 minutes might be more like loving kindness meditation. I'm going to be kind of playing with how to incorporate that and do everything that we need to accomplish in our relatively brief hour and a half to do this. So again, those 3 things: do the regular meditation, do the 5-minute just goodwill toward yourself, especially if fear comes up. See what you can do with it, just towards yourself, or just animosity of any sort. Take a moment to really work with yourself around that. And then thirdly, just your observations of goodness, and then come back and talk about it. And I'm looking forward to it.